Leaders are working harder than ever and still watching performance breakdown. Teams are busy, effort is high, activity everywhere, and yet outcomes remain inconsistent. Execution slows, and frustration keeps rising. When performance breaks down, most leaders explain it the wrong way. They assume the issue is people, motivation, accountability, capability, or even their culture. But those are symptoms, not causes. Performance does not break at the human level. It breaks at the system level that shapes human behavior. I've seen this play out too many times to ignore it. Most leaders miss the mark because they focus on people instead of the systems shaping those people. When results fall short, blaming individuals is easier than confronting the system, and I refuse to lead that way. Let me be clear, this isn't about blame. No leader sets out to design a broken system, but continuing to operate a broken system while blaming people is a leadership decision. And leadership decisions, well, they have owners. If the system shapes behavior, then leadership responsibility begins with seeing the system clearly and deciding whether it still serves the outcome. Let me give you several examples. Imagine a ready-to-assemble furniture manufacturer. You can walk the floor, you can see the work, you can see the people. You can see the process from end to end. And yet, leaders still struggle to make the changes that actually improve performance. Why? Because even when work is visible, what truly matters often isn't. Without a system that makes priorities, constraints, and decision points visible, leaders are left reacting to activity, not directing performance. In one case, one of those constraints and decision points were made visible. The organization didn't work harder, they worked differently. Within months, throughput improved by 27%. Not because people changed, but because the system stopped working against them. Now consider something most leaders never see at all: energy consumption. Until energy is made visible, decisions are guesses. But even when it is made visible, savings don't happen automatically. You still need to know what to look for. You need to know what matters. In one plastics manufacturing operation, simply making energy consumption visible in real time changed decision behavior across the plant. The result wasn't incremental savings. It was millions of dollars that were preserved. Why? Because leaders could finally see cause and effect as it was happening in real time. Energy flow inside a facility is no different than information flow inside an organization. Both for the majority of businesses and leaders today, it's invisible. The same thing happens with talent. Leaders say we train them, but training does not mean understanding, and understanding does not mean application. When learning, retention and execution are invisible. Leaders aren't managing performance, they're managing hope. And this is where much of the training industry breaks down. Not because the training is poor, there's a tremendous amount of high-quality training available today. The failure happens after the training ends, when application, verification, and adoption disappear from view. If leaders can't see whether learning is being used in real work, they have no way of knowing if capability is actually being built. If you can't clearly see whether training is understood and applied in real work, then you don't actually know if it's working. I learned this early in my career at UPS, where discipline and measurement, they weren't optional. I saw it again as a lean manufacturing consulting, watching systems quietly shape behavior where leaders intend them to or not. But it became unmistakable in energy management work. Once leaders could clearly see what was previously invisible, decisions changed, focus sharpened, and real results followed. This is what I mean by making the invisible visible. It's not a slogan, It's a discipline. It's learning how to consistently reveal what's actually driving behavior, so leaders stop guessing and start deciding with clarity. When leaders learn how to see, everything changes. They know where to focus their time. They know where attention actually matters. They know where effort will make a difference and where it won't. Performance problems aren't random, and they're not inevitable. If you're an SMB owner or leader, ask yourself this: what in your business is shaping behavior right now that you can't clearly see? So what are you doing today to make the invisible visible? Because the moment that you make what matters visible, everything changes. My hope is simple: that what has been invisible to you up to this point becomes visible tomorrow.